Hello everyone, in this video we're going to talk about how to solve linear equations by graphing. So it's kind of a two-step process. Step number one, we're going to have an equation, right, where it's going to look something like ax plus b equals cx plus d. We want to take that one equation and write two linear equations. Basically, since these two expressions are equal to each other, then we could set them equal to the same thing. We're going to set them equal to y, so that now it becomes a linear equation that we could graph on a coordinate plane. So we're going to change ax plus b to y equals ax plus b, and we're going to change the second expression, cx plus d, into y equals cx plus d. Once we have those y equals equations, we're going to graph the system of linear equations, and there's going to be an intersection, right? If there's not an intersection, then there's no solution. If we graph the two lines and they're the same line, then it's infinitely many solutions. So if you want to review how to solve systems of equations by graphing, look at up in the top right-hand corner right now, and I'll post a link to that video. The only difference here between what we're doing in this video versus the systems of equations by graphing, we only need to find what x is, right? Because we only have an x variable in our original equation. So we're still going to solve by graphing. We're going to find an intersection of the points. That's going to give us an x and a y, but we just need the x value of the solution. Okay, that's all we need. All right, so let's look at one example. We will graph this one, and then we'll check it by solving the equation with showing our work. So we're going to take 2x plus 3 equals x plus 2, and we're going to solve it by graphing. So I'm going to graph y equals 2x plus 3, and we're going to graph y equals x plus 2. So 2x plus 3, y-intercept of 3, and a slope of 2. So up to right 1 or down to left 1, right? So here would be our first line. There we go. And our second equation, y equals x plus 2. So positive 2 is our y-intercept. And we're going to go up 1, right 1. Or we could go down 1, left 1. And we have found our point of intersection. Okay, so now once we have our two lines here, I like to circle our point of intersection. And the point here is -1, 1. But remember, all we need is the x value, right? So we take, because look at our equation, we just had x, right? So -1 is our x value, so we will just say x is equal to -1, and that would be the solution to this equation. So to check that, we could just solve the equation, and we could say 2x plus 3 equals x plus 2, and just solve it like a two-step equation that has variables on both sides, right? So to review that, check out the video right now in the top right-hand corner. So let's start off by subtracting x. And let's take away that x over there. Now we have x plus 3 equals 2. Now we can subtract 3, and look what we end up with, x equals -1. Okay, so that's how you solve linear equations by graphing.